Well, we're back at the bench. I've got a couple of clocks to work on today because I also fix antique clocks in this shop. But I'm back at something that I really love, and that's vintage electronics. And on the bench is the AMI D80 amplifier from the D80 AMI jukebox, circa 1951. Customer brought this in, just a quick review. He brought it in a couple of days ago complaining of the loud hum, and also the tubes were cherry red, specifically the 5U4 and the two 6L6s. And a little troubleshooting determined that there was a short between the primary of the input-output audio transformer and the casing. I've removed the defective transformer from the chassis. You'll see it on the right. And sitting next to that on the left is the replacement transformer, which has been checked out as far as the primary goes. You'll have no way of knowing how the secondary performs until we get some audio going through the amplifier. The hang tags on the wires are to tell me exactly where to connect this transformer underneath the chassis. One thing that I like to do is analyze failed parts as to why a particular piece of equipment failed, the part that made it fail, and why. And in this case, we're going to take a look at the defective input-output audio transformer. I'm going to be concerned primarily with the primary of the transformer, from the plate lead of this 6L6 tube down through the coil, down through here, and over to the plate of the second 6L6. A very easy circuit to follow, just like that. So what I'm going to do is take a couple of measurements on both transformers. Now, I've been doing a lot of projects. I've got a lot of leads on this bench, and I've got to make sure I grab the right set because it'll be kind of embarrassing if I don't. I do want to say one thing about my test leads and give a little hat tip to Probe Master. Oops. These are the probes, ergonomically designed, very easy to hold in your hand. This particular set came with red and black screw-on alligator clips. Also little shields that go over the points, and the point is quite sharp, so if you need to, you can penetrate a wire. Rubber test leads, very flexible. And I probably will buy another set of these. So with that, let's take a look at the transformer. I'm going to measure the primary of the audio output input transformer and see what we have for resistance across that. And I'm measuring 355 ohms, electrical ohms resistance. I'll do the same with this transformer, our known good transformer, and I'm reading 382 electrical ohms. Okay, let's check the primary, one lead of the primary to ground, and I'm reading 338 ohms to ground. Let's go to the other side of the input of the transformer, and I'm reading 33 ohms to ground. Measuring over on the known good transformer between one plate lead and ground, I read infinite resistance, and measuring between the other plate lead and ground, also infinite resistance. So obviously we have a short between the ion core of the transformer and the primary coil. So now what I'm going to do is mount the new transformer, or the good replacement transformer, on the chassis, wire it up, also replace the bypass and coupling capacitors, check a few resistors, replace any resistors that are out of tolerance, and then we'll meet back here for the smoke test. Thanks for watching, and back at you soon.